Okay, we're going to do it a little differently this year. These are our senior class memories. What up, class of 2005?
Safford High School. We would like to welcome you all to our first annual report of these here seniors' years that we've had together. My name is Paris Reynolds, and I would like to introduce my co-star, Michael McHugh.
It's about time. Anyways, I know I've been here my whole life, and I sure have a lot of memories. Mostly about myself, of course. I remember the days when I was a nobody. Hard to believe, I know. Can't get the women off me now.
Okay, that's enough about you. I remember when we were in Dorothy Stinson, we all used to love going to school back then. I used to drive 30 minutes to get there since we live out in the country. I always used to leave early so I could play those silly hand games with all the girls down by the bank on the hanky-pank where the bullfrogs jump from bank to bank.
I remember doing those too. Watching the girls do them. Want to know what else we used to love? Music class. Mrs. Dozier always had something cool for us. She had everything from luau's, campouts, and snow days.
Everything in Dorothy Stinson was always so great, though. I was in Miss Elder's class one time. She left us with her aide, and I was never so afraid as a child. The kids went crazy. Everyone was throwing books and chairs and whatever else they could find. They had to get these 3 guy teachers to come calm us down. Vincent Barney scared me more that day than the wild country cows. Roll that footage.
Oh, we're on. Oh my gosh, this is like so crazy. I'm not even kidding. I've never seen anything like this. These kids are out of control. Is that it? I think I just seen Vincent Barney with the chair. It is in his hand.
I'm gonna break someone's neck.
Well, I wasn't in that class, so it's not that important. One thing that I do remember from Leif Nelson was all those girls got in trouble for doing witchcraft. Ashley Winter, Kelly Lorang, Jacqueline Neff, and Grace Larson always used to do that stuff. Now all they do is hang all over me. I don't even think they were really doing spells or anything. They were just passing each other out.
Hey, Michael, do you have a break right now?
Stop it, I'm almost done.
Well, speaking of Leif Nelson, remember in 4th grade, Chris Evans had to pee so bad, but Miss Quinnen wouldn't let him go. So what did he do? He just peed his pants. I've stepped in some pretty smelly manure in my life, but that's pretty nasty.
Oh, I'm back. Dang it. Where were we? Oh, I hate it when those stinky girls hit on me. When I was in the middle school, that is, when the girls really started to notice me, I got some action from Stevie McKay in Mr. Crispin's class. I've never seen a girl get so red. I guess I had the special touch.
Speaking of couples, Tawny and Gabe, they went out for like a week and probably talked twice. Then they broke up. They hated each other. Those two were at each other's throats all the time.
Middle school was the days for couples. Everyone had a new boyfriend or girlfriend every week. It never got too serious. Well, I do remember one couple that was getting pretty serious. We went to the zoo in 7th grade. On our way home, we saw 2 people getting it on in the park. Lucky guy. I'm surprised the bus didn't tip over because everyone went running from one side to the other.
Out in the country, animals get pretty crazy too. Speaking of crazy, can you believe we ran off 2 teachers in one semester? Mrs. Hughes and Mr. Antherline. Oh, and that time there was a sub in Miss Goostree's class, and he took everyone to the office and quit. Thanks a lot, Seth.
We did have our share of contention and problems. Everybody liked me, of course. There was like a fight every week. We had everything from Ashley Dominguez beating up PJ to Mrs. Sonovy spraying Jason Gerardo and Caesar with a water bottle to break them up. I thought it was Girls Gone Wild live when Fallon and Danielle Gonzalez fought in Mrs. Potts' class.
Everyone always seemed to be in trouble in those days. I guess some things never change. Wyatt Simons got not only 1, but 2 DUI in the 8th grade. Daniel Hopkins, Shane Jenkins, and Michael Fagoni set up the tree on fire and tried to get it out by throwing sand on it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. One time, Mr. Moon confiscated Jason Gerardo's backpack because he thought there was weed in it. After searching it, all he found was tons of letters from different girls. He called all of them in and told them that he was writing to other girls as well. I don't even know why all the girls liked him. I looked way better than he did.
In Solomon, they were troublemakers too. When the lunch lady wasn't looking, they always stole ice cream from the back of the cafeteria. Plus, they always got kicked out of music class. One time, almost the whole class got kicked out.
Hey, we never got ice cream.
Down on the farm, we wear stockings and long underwear. That was not the case for Sarah Gauna. When she was depantsed in the courtyard by Erica Downhauer, she was wearing those granny panties. That was entertaining.
Want to know what else was entertaining besides all the girls trying to get me? Matt Schweer and Brandon Evans always doing WWF moves on each other during lunch. Plus, who could forget? Ba-bam!
Have fun and please do not try to miss out on any great things in life. Do as much as possible and achieve your dreams. That's what I expect everyone to do.
Okay, now, we all have great memories, but one memory that I always remember is ba-bam! What about that?
Oh yeah,
I don't know why you guys said that.
that was many years ago. Some of you might, well, most of you and some of you might remember this move, ba-bam. I did it since 7th grade. Some students still tell me to do it today, but rarely any because it's been going on for a long time. It was a really popular move I used to do, and stuff like that. They used to call me ba-bam, names like that. I was back in 7th grade, back in middle school. Michael Moore was the one who made me do this move.
Okay, well, thanks to Michael, and thanks for talking to me. Bye. I'm so stupid. Do you think you could do it for us?
Wrong one. Well, there was another move I also did. There was some ba-bam that John.
Could you just do the ba-bam?
They're called the standing up worm. If you want to see that one, but I'll do it only once. Okay. Ba-bam. Boom.
Thank you.
Down in the, these are right where I'm looking down.
They always tried to keep us out of trouble and get good grades by rewarding us with a trip to Sunsplash. It wasn't so rewarding for Tori Goodman when he got second-degree burns. These trips were always fun. Tawny and Michael Moore had fun when he was licking her abs as a dare.
Speaking of Michael Moore, remember when AB relieved himself in Michael's locker? Nobody would ever do that to me, I just know it.
Middle school was fun, but high school has been exciting as a baby calf being born. We always wanted to be noticed and have our place. The kid from Canada wanted to fit in, so he ran for class president. Too bad he got deported.
Biology was always fun, especially with Mrs. Braithwaite. Her fish were always being killed. Then Loretto broke her $3,000 microscope, and his words were, "My bad." I have never had to use that phrase. I'm always perfect.
It always seems that the girls always wanted to have a boyfriend or had a new crush. One crush we could never forget is when Jackie Martinez liked Michael Moore. When he found out, he started talking manure about her. So what did Jackie want? Revenge. So her plan of attack went like this.
She got a horrible picture of him out of the yearbook and scanned it. Then she wrote a hate poem about him and put it both on the same paper that I have right here. Everyone thought it was Alex Reese that first wrote the poem, but then Jackie was caught and she got 2 days of OR. Plus, Miss Moore tried to press charges, or so it was said.
As we can see, not all couples worked out. Sorry, ladies. One unfortunate case is Crystal Jarvis and Tim Self. They were together for most of the year, but things happen. I'm sorry it didn't work out, Tim. Give me a call and I will hook you up with one of mine. Tim, women are so confusing.
Hey, Melissa Clough figured out that men are just as confusing and moody as women. In order to help with Mr. Durrell's mood swings, she decided to share her Midol. If you ask the football team, it didn't help. He's still crazy.
High school has been fun, and it seems that we have all found our place. I know I will definitely be remembered. I guess I won't be the other one, though. We will always remember Sienna winning state as our school mascot and our wrestling boys winning state as a team. Congratulations to Sonny and Eric for taking state as individuals.
This motto fits well. The memories we've shared, the times we've had together, they will stay with us always. Goodbye is not forever. Like, totally. Congratulations, class of 2005. Woo!
May 26, 2005, our last and final day. Our last day to see each other. Our last day to laugh with our friends. Our last day to make memories. Our last day to depend on our fathers and mothers. Our last day to be happy again with the people we grew up with. Our last day to step foot inside the home that we've lived in for 18 years. We are off on our own now, away from the memories we've created, away from the town we've spent most of our lives in. Some will stay and attend the local college. Others will move away and make new friends and new memories. Safford High School will be the last school that we will all remember. All the people that we've made friends with, all the people that we've made enemies with. We will all go our separate ways on May 26, 2005. It's a day to remember everything that we've created, everything that we've shared with each other. We've all done things that we've regretted doing, but we also done things that we will cherish. We will say that we will go to the class reunions, and I hope that we all do, so we can look back on the memories that we have had here. All the good times and bad times. It will be a time when we see how much we've all grown up. During the years, we will wait for that class reunion. We will wonder what our friends are doing. We'll try to contact them, but find out that it's impossible. Some friends may keep in contact, while others, who have been best friends since first grade, drift apart. We will all look back in the yearbooks and remember all of the times we've had. We'll look at our class and think, maybe I should have talked to him or her during the school years. You will look into the sport photos or the choir or band photos and remember all the jokes that we were told behind the scene. We will all look back and remember all the great teachers that we've had and the ones that put some students to sleep. Remember all of the laughter that filled the halls as we walked to our classes. Remember all the holes that were punched in the walls due to fights. Remember all your boyfriends or girlfriends that you've had during the years. Remember all the feelings that were shared between classes. Remember all the students and friends that we have become during these 12 years of learning. Together one last time as a class, the class of 2005. We've had our bad times and we've had our good times, but we will always remember what the class of 2005 was like.